A near-Earth object, or NEO, is any small solar system body whose orbit brings it into proximity with Earth. By convention, a solar system body is a NEO if its closest approach to the Sun is less than 1.3 astronomical units. If a NEO's orbit crosses the Earth's orbit, and the object is larger than 140 meters across, it is considered a potentially hazardous object (PHO). Most known PHOs and NEOs are asteroids, but a small fraction are comets. But what makes them dangerous to Earth? Let's find out. Near-Earth objects, NEOs, are by convention technically defined as all small solar system bodies, with orbits around the Sun that lie partly between 0.983 and 1.3 astronomical units away from the Sun. NEOs are thus not necessarily currently near the Earth, but they can potentially approach the Earth relatively closely. Such NEOs which approach Earth are considered potentially hazardous objects if their estimated diameter is above 140 meters, and their impact severity on Earth is measured based on two scales, the simple Torino scale and the more complex Palermo scale. When a NEO is detected, like all other small solar system bodies, its positions and brightness are submitted to the International Astronomical Union's Minor Planet Center for cataloging. The MPC maintains separate lists of confirmed NEOs and potential NEOs. The orbits of some NEOs intersect that of the Earth, so they pose a collision danger. The first near-Earth objects to be observed by humans were comets. Their extraterrestrial nature was recognized and confirmed only after Tycho Brahe tried to measure the distance of a comet through its parallax in 1577. The periodicity of some comets was first recognized in 1705, when Edmund Halley published his orbit calculations for the returning object, now known as Halley's Comet. The first near-Earth asteroid to be discovered was 433 Aris in 1898. On June 14, 1968, the 1.4 km diameter asteroid, 1566 Icarus, passed Earth at a distance of 0.042 astronomical units or 6.3 million kilometers, or 16 times the distance of the Moon. During this approach, Icarus became the first minor planet to be observed using radar, with measurements obtained at the Haystack Observatory and the Goldstone Tracking Station. NASA maintains an automated system to evaluate the threat from known NEOs over the next 100 years, which generates the continuously updated Sentry Risk Table. As of November 2022, 30,503 near-Earth asteroids are known, 2,304 of which are both sufficiently large and may come sufficiently close to Earth to be classified as potentially hazardous. Near-Earth asteroids survive in their orbits for just a few million years. They are eventually eliminated by planetary perturbations, causing ejection from the solar system or a collision with the Sun, a planet, or other celestial body. Near-Earth asteroids are divided into groups based on their semi-major axis, perihelion distance, and aphelion distances, Atiras, Adens, Apollos and Amors. Atiras and Amors do not cross the Earth's orbit and are not immediate impact threats, but their orbits may change to become Earth-crossing orbits in the future. In 1961, the IAU defined meteoroids as a class of solid interplanetary objects distinct from asteroids by their considerably smaller size. But, in April 2017, the IAU adopted a revised definition that generally limits meteoroids to a size between 30 micrometers and 1 meter in diameter. Near-Earth comets, NECs, are objects in a near-Earth orbit with a tail or coma. Comet nuclei are typically less dense than asteroids, but they pass Earth at higher relative speeds, thus the impact energy of a comet nucleus is slightly larger than that of a similar-sized asteroid. As of November 2021, only 23 comets have been observed to pass within 0.1 astronomical units of Earth, including 10 which have been short-period comets. Two of these comets, Halley's Comet and 73P Schwarzmann-Wachmann, have been observed during multiple close approaches. Defunct space probes and final stages of rockets can end up in near-Earth orbits around the Sun, and be rediscovered by NEO surveys when they return to Earth's vicinity. NEOs have low surface gravity, and many have Earth-like orbits that make them easy targets for spacecraft. As of January 2019, 5 near-Earth comets and 5 near-Earth asteroids have been visited by spacecraft. A small sample of one NEO was returned to Earth in 2010, and similar missions are in progress. Some NEOs are of special interest because they can be physically explored with lower mission velocity than is necessary for even the Moon, due to their combination of low velocity with respect to Earth and weak gravity. This makes them an attractive target for exploration. One such exploratory mission is NASA's Deep Impact Probe, which flew by the near-Earth comet 103P, Hartley in November 2010. Though near-Earth objects are dangerous to mankind, but they are important sources of minerals and other metals in asteroid mining. Preliminary plans for commercial asteroid mining have been drafted by private startup companies, either through the use of robots or even by sending private commercial astronauts to act as space miners.